Good day, everybody. Matthew from Captive Audience Comics here with this week's recommendations of some new comics you might want to add to your regular pull list if you don't already have them. Some of these issues will be key issues of some sort of significance. Others, it could just be a cool cover or something that we think might be a good story worth picking up. So, with no further ado, let's take a quick look. So, first one we have here is Helverine #1, okay? This is the first team appearance of the Hellfire Warriors. Wolverine, Ghost Rider, kind of powers combined is probably going to be pretty cool. It's a pretty cool looking cover. I think at the very least, picking up the #1 is probably worthwhile. Next, we have Marvel Voices Pride #1, 2024. So this is the wedding of Mystique and Destiny. So generally speaking, wedding issues have always done decently well. Generally not speaking like massive return, but they always seem to be in demand. I do like the artwork on the cover. I like how you've got the Iceman making the ice waves with the ice flowers around behind them with the dress. It looks kind of cool. Next, we have, it's not a long list this week, guys. Black Panther #1. So this is the Blood Hunt Black Panther #1. This is the event tie-in to Blood Hunt. Now, of course, we've said in our past videos that, in my opinion, any of the spin-off Blood Hunts from a key perspective aren't really worth picking up. Usually the spin-off stuff isn't. But this is a cool cover. I really like this sort of Black Panther vampire cover. And really that's the only reason why it's on our list this week. It's just cool looking. And hey, the comics are about the art, right? As much as it is about the writing. Next, this is an issue that we had on our pre-order list. Actually, this is Harley Quinn #40. And this is the, I think it's the cardstock variant cover. I can't actually remember who the cover artist is escaping me right now. But I thought it was a pretty cool cover. I like the playing card in the background. The old style costume. And it's not done in that very common Harley Quinn's facial style that seems to be all the rage with multiple artists these days. This is more of like a porcelain doll kind of finish, more old school with the classic hammer, which I think looks really neat. And I like that the city is basically black and white in the background because it makes the red in the card and the costume pop. It's pretty cool. Edge of Spider-Verse #4, and this is the first appearance of the Across the Spider-Verse Jessica Drew. Apparently there's also a new variation of Hawkeye as well, whatever that's worth. But all of the different spider characters are obviously very popular and have a lot of potential for spin-off. So this would be a good one to get a hold of. And the other one is because it's cool. It's hard to tell in this photo, but this is the King Size Annual Avengers #10. But this is the facsimile foil variant. So the foil variants of the facsimiles have been doing very well. The regular facsimiles, unless they're facsimiles of a really expensive book, they really haven't been doing very well in the aftermarket late cover price. But the foil variants on some of them have been very cool. And we think that's not a bad pickup for that one. And pretty much that's all we had on our list this week. There really wasn't a lot of key books coming out this week. In fact, there really wasn't very many key books at all, only a couple. We don't talk about ratio variants here, like super high ratio variants. If somebody's suggesting there's a book you should pick up, like a 1 in 200, we know that it's not realistic for people to be picking those up. Even 1 in 25s, most people are not going to pick up unless they can get them for a decent price. There was a really cool variant cover for Ascendia number 22 by J. Scott Campbell is limited to 380 copies. I don't. Most shops aren't even going to get one, and it's going to be pricey. Prices already trending on that are going to be like $300. So that's not really a realistic recommendation. So hopefully that's some things you guys want to pick up and check out. Please like and subscribe. And if there's anything that you guys think was a really cool book, let us know. There was the book, let me see what it was called. It was about the skaters. Oh, Gromit's #1. There is some talk about that, but I think if you grew up in the 80s in skate culture, well, you're gonna like it. And if you weren't involved in skate culture, then you're not gonna care about it. So I think it's a very niche book. If that's something you think was cool, definitely pick it up. It's the whole growing up, coming of age, overcoming adversity story, but set against the whole rise of skate culture. So hope you guys have a great day, and we'll see you later with more stuff.